Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at wholesome secrets people have. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. In high school, I started a compliments page for my school on Facebook. People would write in compliments about each other and I'd post them anonymously. I was deeply depressed and wanted to make a positive impact in my community when I felt really powerless. I never told anyone who was behind it, but knowing the kindness people showed their friends and classmates was really special and solidified my faith in humanity when I was at a real low point in my life. Oh, that's so sweet, honestly. Oh my gosh. Why is it always the people who are trying to make other people happy, the sad ones? When I was little, I used to secretly put my money in my parents' wallets so they could have it without knowing. That's so wholesome. I mean, like, it's just so cute and wholesome because, you know, as a kid, you think that's a lot. In our house, we have a safe. In the safe, there is an envelope of our online accounts and password in case one of us dies. One of the notes is instructions to an email account my wife doesn't know about. If she has access to the account, she'll find hundreds of love letters or love emails to her. So sweet. But at the same time, why does it sound so sad, like something is gonna happen? You know, I hope they're both happy and healthy. I put together a surprise Christmas for my sister, her husband, and their 5 kids about a decade ago after finding out they didn't have any money for presents due to emergency expenses. Dropped off family presents for the 12 days prior to the holiday, coats one night, a big dinner one night, hot chocolate kits, etc. And once my then husband's ridiculously rich family found out what I was doing, they joined the cause. By Christmas Eve, we had about $4,000 in presents, ranging from clothes to toys to Home Depot gift cards to drop off. Hired a Santa lookalike to ring the doorbell at 10 p.m. and drop the toys off for us. He also ended up giving them $500 of his own money. She still has no idea who was behind it to this day, and I hope she never finds out. She and her now grown kids still talk about the magic Christmas Santa visited us. That's so sweet. Wait, the Christmas guy gave $500 of his own money and he didn't even know them at all? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so nice. This is making me happy. When I was very young, I was told all dogs had very good hearing, so whenever I saw one in public, I would whisper how good they are. That's so sweet, yo. Oh my gosh, dogs have super hearing, you know. You're a good doggo. I love you. My boyfriend tends to grind his teeth at night during his deeper sleep cycles or when he's having a stressful dream. To help him out of the dream and get him to relax so he doesn't wake up with a sore jaw, I start rubbing his arm, gently call out his name, and in an overly loving whisper say things like, I love you, you're the best, I'm right here, you're my guy. And then I ask him very politely to please stop grinding his teeth. He always responds with happy murmurs even though he's dead asleep, and then calms down enough where he stops grinding and drifts back off without ever actually waking up. He generally has no idea I do this, and I just smile to myself when he wakes the following day, remarking how great he slept. Goals. Get you a person that does all the lovely things behind your back. That's amazing. I want to be a dad. I want that more than a career goal I've ever made. Even though that hasn't happened yet, I've had the opportunity to adopt college kids in my town, teaching them to dance, helping them figure out dating, making them tea, teaching them games, and talking through all sorts of life with them. I get to laugh with them and I get to cry with them, and I make them better off when they return to their families. One of them carved me a walking stick with a beautiful small bird whittled into the handle. I almost started crying as he said the words, Happy Father's Day. Ah! Oh, these are gonna make me emotional. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. This person sounds like such an amazing person. Nice. I'm just so glad that someone appreciates him so much that they did this. I live in a village that is like 80% old people, meaning they can't walk up to the church and see their loved ones' graves very often. Once a month, I go into the graveyard and clean all the graves and make sure they have fresh flowers on them and they look nice. I got caught once by an elderly lady who has since died. I take extra time on hers because she was just so sweet. This is too nice, man. Oh my gosh, there are actually nice people. I'm kidding. I'm just so glad these nice people exist. Every now and then, when I find cool looking trees, I'll give them a pat. How cute is that? That's so wholesome, honestly. I can just imagine a stranger looking at them weirdly though. They're patting a tree. That's cute. I'm about 14 years older than my sister, who's going to be a junior in high school in the fall. She's extremely smart and has been taking classes for college credit since 8th grade. She's already being scouted by recruiters from some of the best schools in the country. She doesn't know it yet, but whenever she chooses to go to school, it's already paid for. I set up a trust fund to give her a full college education with no debt. So sweet, man. I tell each of my pets I love them and good night before we go to sleep. Oh yeah, me too. I think my dog just hates it when I do that because she just finds it annoying. I don't even know if she knows what it means. Sometimes I do wonder. Like, I make sure to tell her good night at night, you know, so she can associate it with going to sleep at night means good night or something. But I don't know how to make her know that I love you means I love you. Like, sometimes I'm just in bed and then I look at her and I'm just like, does she know that I love her? Does she know that I love her so much? A few years ago, I was out with a friend at a restaurant celebrating and he feels super awkward about having stuff paid for him. So he asked us all not to pay for his dinner. I gave the waiter my card and told her to tell him that his dinner was on the house because it was his birthday. He believed it and keeps raving about that restaurant has great service now. He still doesn't know it was me, but it makes me smile every time he talks about how much he likes the restaurant. That's so cute. I hope they do this every year then, you know, if they do go to that restaurant. What if he tells his friends about the restaurant and the friends don't know that the other friend paid for him and they think that they get a free meal on their birthday, but then they don't? He's just gonna feel so special then, knowing that. He's just gonna be like, oh, I'm the only one who got a free meal on my birthday. I hooked up my friend with his crush without both of them knowing. They are going now 3 years strong. My friend's crush was my little sister, who was 6 months younger than he was. He didn't tell me this, probably because I would find it weird, which I didn't. Luckily for my friend, she also had a crush on him. They never told me about who their crushes were. I basically just found out through sheer observation. Both were introverts and very shy. No one made a move, so I decided to give them an indirect push. I'd start off by telling my friend what she likes. He was a pretty rich guy, and I didn't want to spend money on her since I was a broke university student. So I saw it as a win-win situation. He bought her a pretty bracelet for her birthday. Needless to say, she was ecstatic, and they grew closer. Looks like my plan is working. Next up, I made situations where they could coincidentally meet. Did this by asking my friend where he was, then making an excuse to my sister to force her to go there. Also by making her buy groceries where he worked. This worked brilliantly. They would always tell me how they met each other. I'd keep doing this over and over while indirectly telling him some tips that magically applied to my sister. Those tips eventually gave my friend the courage to ask her out. After 4 months of me trying to get them closer, she obviously said yes. My job as a big brother and a friend was done. What? That's so sweet, man. That's so adorable. Oh my gosh, does that mean every time they talk about the love story, they'll be like, yes, and it was fate because wherever he was, I was. But it was all planned by their brother. Oh, that's cute. My dad always retells stories, and a few sentences in, he'll ask, have I told you this before? I always say no because I love hearing him tell stories and he loves telling them, even when I've heard it so much that I have it memorized. Oh, this is the same for my dad. I don't know if he forgets that he told it or he just wants to tell it again because he knows it makes us laugh that he tells it. Because when he tells a story, we always laugh for the first time, right? And the second time he tells us again. I think it's because he wants to make us laugh again. So he keeps telling the same stories. I don't know if he knows that he's told it before. But like, we still laugh. No matter how many times he's told it before, 10 times, we still laugh. It's weird. I don't know if he knows, you know. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time.